Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a little different. I've got some new rules for the Paclock a month giveaway that I'm going to try and explain while also trying to pick this Chateau padlock. And I say trying to pick because this one actually gives me quite a few problems. Anyway, the Paclock a month giveaway, the draw portion for sure is going to stay on this channel, but the way you enter is going to be different. I'm attempting to bribe everybody in a way to give me more locksport news, information, and giveaways to share on my podcast, the Lock Sportscast. And in order to do so, and also in order to increase the number of entries I get in a giveaway, because I've had 1 month where I only had 3 entries. Last month was a little better, but there was the month before that, I think I only had like 3 entries. So in order to give everybody more chances to enter, there is no giveaway announcement video per se every month. The giveaway will run from the first of the month through the end of the month. The draw will take place at the beginning of the next month. And the way you get entries, you have 2 choices. I'll have the printed rules in the description of this in case you're confused by what I'm saying, because I get a little incoherent when I'm trying to talk and pick at the same time. But if you want to enter, there we go. There are 2 main ways to enter. The first will be to provide me with Locksport community or other, something to do with Locksport or Locksport the community, some sort of news that I can use for the podcast. And that can be giveaways, information about a news story or something that's happening to somebody in the community, anything that's Locksport related, a really complex lock picked, anything. You share it with me. If I use it in the podcast, you get an entry for that. If you submit multiple stories in a week and I use them all, you'll get 1 entry for each story that I use. That includes giveaways on your own channel. Only the host of the giveaway will be able to authorize me to share the giveaway. So if you have a giveaway on your channel, you share that with me. I share it on my podcast. That's one of the regular sections I have trying to go here is giveaways. So that will get you 1 entry just for that. And then another way to get an entry is to share the podcast with others. So if you share my podcast, the Lock Sportscast, at thelocksportscast.com, or the YouTube version, whichever you choose, but if you share that with others on social media, I will give you 1 entry, as long as I'm aware that you share it. I have to have proof that you've shared it, so you can tag me in it if I have an account on that particular social media site. Or if you can't tag me because I don't have an account, or you don't think I'll see it if you tag me, you can maybe screenshot it, send me a screenshot of your post, and I will give you credit and give you 1 entry for that share. Another way to combine the 2 is, so if you know that somebody is having a giveaway and you think they would like it to be shared on my podcast, but maybe they don't know about my podcast, or they haven't thought about sharing it with me, you haven't heard it shared yet, share with them the podcast and suggest that maybe they should submit it to me to share. And if they send me an email or however they notify me that they're having this giveaway and they'd like me to share it, if they say, so-and-so told me I should share this with you, or something to that effect, so that I know who sent them my way, you'll both get an entry. They'll get one entry for sharing their giveaway, and you'll get one entry for sharing the podcast with them. So that's kind of a win-win for everyone involved. I'm just trying to entice more people to share information with me so I can really make a go of this podcast. I'm kind of stubborn. I'm determined, and I'm going to make this work, but I can only make it work if I'm getting information fed to me. I don't really have enough time to do all the research and required to keep up with everything happening in the community myself. So please consider sending me information as an extra bonus. If you share information with me, when you share the information, if you give me a link to your channel or whatever else you know, or something else you'd like shared, if it's not your channel on this particular one, give me a link to what you'd like shared, or just tell me share my channel. Or if I know you have a channel and there's no link, I will default share your YouTube channel. But if you provide me information, I use it in that episode. Not only will you get an entry into the giveaway, but I'll also give a quick shout out to everybody that is shared information for that particular week's episode. And you get a producer credit on the podcast, both verbally and in writing in the show notes. So hopefully that will help everybody be incentivized to share with me, and also give everybody a chance to get entries into the giveaway. I know my last one, the last rules were a little bit difficult to keep up with. You had to watch the video, and I was burying the word in there. That was a little tricky to get people to enter into, and that wasn't the greatest plan. So we ran that for half the year. It wasn't working really well, so we're going to change it up. One of the rules in the giveaway is that I reserve the right to change the rules at any time, and so I use that rule to change the rules halfway through here. We'll see how this goes for a month or two, and hopefully everything works good, and I won't have to change them again for the rest of the year. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, keep it legal.